When President Trump returned to office last January, he promised once again to make America great again. Now, nearly a year into his second term, the question is no longer whether the rhetoric has changed, but whether um, American power has indeed changed. In today's analysis, we begin from a simple premise: greatness. Greatness, in Trump's political view, is not about consensus, values, or global leadership, but it is about supremacy. That is the ability to impose costs through tariffs, withdraw cooperation when it feels like, and force allies and rivals alike to recalibrate and negotiate terms as a result. Now, across trade, security, international institutions, and alliances, we see a consistent pattern emerging in these last um, 12 months. We see trade policies being used in this year, less as economic management and more as leverage. We see alliances being treated as transactional instruments rather than commitments. And then we have multilateral institutions and norms that have been weakened and or disregarded altogether, where they constrain American discretion or fail to meet their interest. All of these moves all point towards a deliberate reassertion of American dominance within a world that is fragmenting or fast fragmenting global order. Now we hear or see so much commentary being made which treat Trump's approach as chaotic, or some have even labeled it populism or isolationism, whatever ism they choose to attach to it. Now, but such labeling misses a number of things. Most importantly, uh, it misses a crucial point of the fact that what we are seeing, in my opinion, is not a withdrawal of it's not a withdrawal from power per se, but a concentration of power rather. So we're not seeing a retreat or American disengagement from treaties and institutions, etc., but rather we are seeing selective and or what appears to be a selective or calculative engagement on 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 their own terms. Therefore, if we agree that greatness is measured or can be measured in influence rather than approval, then perhaps Trump's return to office may already be delivering on its promise. And quite frankly, that should be all that matters to the American public, or at least those who voted him in. But whether this ultimately stabilizes or destabilizes the global order is another thing, and it's a separate question altogether, and one which we explore much further in uh, our full article. So this has been a rather brief summary on our series on power. You can read the full analysis, which is available on our Substack and Medium. Links to the article will be provided in the description.